A lot of people, when they think of hip hop, they think of commercial rap music. They think of what they hear when they turn on the radio, which is just like a very small aspect of what hip hop culture encompasses. That this is something organic and that comes from us, that comes from the people, that's created by the people, for the people, and it's of the people.
Check it out. A lot of people act funny, but they're not Chappelle. It's like dudes acting hard when they soft as snails. We all know what would happen if I stomp they shells or leave their contents runny like some chocolate milk. I got a practice regiment that lacks impediment, leaving your whackness evident. Get back to editing. Tracks a sedative, I rap amphetamines, that action rhetoric. That's competitive in spite of everything that's diametrically opposed to my mind, soul, and whole identity. My life expectancy quite unexpected. I'm an MC. I'm a master of ceremonies. I'm a lyricist. I'm a rapper. I'm a spoken word artist. I'm a performer. As an MC, I release music. I travel all over the world and perform. And in addition to being an entertainer, I go into classrooms and I teach. Wow, living in our hearts today. We got hip hop.
In our hearts today.
We got hip hop living in our hearts today. We got something I do is I look at hip hop in a historical context, and I look at what's happened to my people. I'm talking about displaced African people, the social, political, economic, cultural, and historic reality for us, the lives that we lead, what we think is possible, and what we strive to accomplish can all be expressed through hip hop. And what was taken from us culturally in a historical sense when we were displaced is something that we're attempting to recapture through hip hop and reappropriate our connection to our oral traditions, to our rhythmic traditions, to our spiritual traditions, to our knowledge traditions.
The synchronicity when I rhyme in ink, and it's about time we change the way that we think. My hopes really is to be able to acknowledge myself as a hip-hop scholar in a sense at some point. I was really into poetry in school. The first MCs were poets from a historical sense, but I mean, because you can look at the 80s and the 90s and the first MCs were DJs, you know, because they were the ones with the mic at the party. But going before the DJ, you know, you had the poet. And so, I mean, that's really what got me started, I guess, and that kind of opened the seed or made the spark and lit the fire. May never finish, like night to the days, hours to the minutes. Everybody wants to win while the world keeps spinning. Tell me what is winning if you're never really grinning. It's a shame to see us play along in the scrimmage. Some people surviving and some are only worried about the image and a lifelong adventure. What comes at the end, it's a mystery concealed in simplicity. I highly disagree with twisted history and trickery. I'm well aware that the truth ain't blissful. I be riding in these
traditional arts apprenticeship program gave Baki and I the opportunity to be recognized formally as apprentice and mentor, for us to engage in these formal apprenticeship processes as well as informal apprenticeship processes where elders engage young people and younger generations. It's essential. Yeah, bro.
Good shit. That's dope.